First things first, I want you to notice in the text that God, in his original design, created marriage as a covenant between one male and one female. Then he gives us some parameters around marriage. They shall leave, which means once you are married, that relationship takes top priority over every other relationship, over friends, over family, over in-laws who become outlaws. He says in the context of marriage, they shall hold fast to one another. That is, the Lord expects married couples to be deeply bonded. Communication, sharing, forgiveness, all of that. And then he says in marriage, man, they shall become one flesh. So he reserves sexual activity for the covenant of marriage, to bind a male and female together. So we won't keep yoking ourselves to people who are not our spouses and then wonder why we are emotionally and mentally all disrupted all the time. He teaches that sex is a powerful thing that was designed for this union. Watch this. When God spoke this in Genesis 1 and 2, Adam was perfect and Eve was perfect. So marriage was probably bliss until Genesis 3, when there is a fall and rebellion against God. And then what infects the marriage? Sin. And now Adam is not perfect. Gosh. And now Eve is not perfect. And now Adam gets mad at Eve. And now Eve gets mad at Adam. And now for the thousands of years, there was fights and wars inside of marriage. Now we have men marrying men and women marrying women and redefining marriage and couples fighting and divorce everywhere. But all of that came because of what? Because of our sinful nature. He intended marriage to be one male, one female, bonded together for life, bonded in the flesh, sexual activity only in the context of marriage, and for them to remain married until they are, watch, departed by death. This is what God originally wanted for all human beings, because in his wisdom, he knows if we follow this, you will live the best life possible. But now we know it is more difficult, because when he said this, the couple was perfect. But what we're dealing with right now is marriage in the context of sin. And this is why all throughout Scripture we have teachings on marriage to deal with our flesh for men and women, because we're wrestling with sin.
I told my wife, one thing is not going to happen. I'm not leaving the house. So some people got to leave the house. And I ain't leaving. I ain't getting in my car and driving off nothing. I'm just trying to clear the air. No, air, go. There's another room. Go in here. And then I told her, you sleeping in this bed, and I'm sleeping in this bed. I ain't going to no room. It's like, they put me in the dog house. I was like, please, I ain't gonna dog them out. Look, this house is all my house, and this house is all your house, and this is my bed. I'm sleeping in my bed on my side, and you're not going to another room. You're going to sleep right there. I don't care if things aren't right. I don't care if I'm sleeping as far as the east and you're sleeping as far as the west. I don't care if I'm about to fall out on that side and you about to fall out on this side. We stay right up in this bed until God delivers our marriage.